And it is so similar to the forecast from yesterday that I almost could just replay that one. Very minor differences. Let's take a look right now. The sky view looks the same. If you were watching yesterday, you'll remember we just had some of these fair weather cumulus peeking through, some sunshine as well. We had a few areas on radar that we were tracking. Mentioned most of them weren't reaching the ground. Same thing in this case. Certainly the one down here around Elizabeth City, that batch of showers has not, even though it passed right over Elizabeth City Coast Guard Station, hasn't left one drop there officially. So maybe some of this dark green up to the north, you might be getting a couple of sprinkles out of that. In general, though, as you can see, there's not a lot of action, although there's still some out in western Virginia. So going through this evening, most of us are not going to see any kind of wet weather or white weather. More on that in a second. Isolated showers in a very few spots. The big news, breezy, cold, temperatures down to about 40 by morning. Now, off to the north, there's a little bit better shot. You can see you're slightly cooler than the rest of us, especially aloft. So with some of these temperatures, even though everywhere is well above freezing and a little bit colder than yesterday, so that's another minor change. It is not out of the question tonight as a few of these really isolated, very light showers come through, that if we were to get something a little bit heavier, maybe across areas of Accomack County, potentially we could see a little bit of a snow flurry or maybe even a brief snow shower. Again, the odds are fairly low of that, but just want to mention it to everybody. Tomorrow we rise up from the cold 30s to, again, like today, upper 40s to lower 50s, depending on your exact location. And then into Saturday morning, a little bit of a disturbance comes through ahead of the main system. That's more like Sunday and Monday. This advanced system has a chance to bring us a few isolated flurries or sprinkles as well, especially Saturday morning. And by afternoon, it'll be over 50 degrees again. You can see all this activity here west of the mountains. And then as it comes down the mountains, it tends to dry out. And it's very dry out there here locally. Right now, the dew point's way down to 20. So just a few very isolated showers early, otherwise breezy and cold. Lows down to about 31 on average. Tomorrow, 52, mostly sunny, breezy, and chilly. And then your 7-day forecast is going to read like maybe a February reading should be. We're well below normal a lot of these days, especially Sunday, Monday. Highs will struggle to even get into the mid-40s. Rain likely developing on Sunday. There's a chance that storm could miss us all, or at least miss some of us off to the south. But right now we're going to say it's probably going to hit a lot of the area. And then Sunday night into Monday, depending on how much cold air comes in, you can see the low's only 40. But that could be enough to bring us a little bit of a mix north and west, especially for some of the more inland locations. And then 49s right across the board. By next week, we should be hitting 57. So that'll be 8 degrees below normal for the middle part of next week.